All right, the next event on the track. We're running out of running events. The 200 meters. Here is the team standing. Still that 5-point difference between Georgia and Houston, and Florida 2 back in third. As we get ready now for the 200 meters, Walter Dix has the collegiate record. And here is Kendall Williams, disappointed by not making the 100-meter final, and put every bit of his effort into making this 200-meter final. And boy, Dan, he ran seriously in that second semifinal.
Well, he's so familiar with this Hayward Field track. He was here in 2014 at the World Junior Championships. He came away with the 100-meter victory and has really struggled a little bit since then. This year, he's finally back into form, and he's running some of the best times he's ever run in his entire life.
Well, just a junior, Kendall Williams is lucky to have another opportunity at these championships.
The 200, I actually feel confident about the 200. I say I feel a little bit more confident in my 200 than my 100 because the race is longer and it just gives me more time to progress. The time doesn't look as great as like the 9.9 and the 100, but I'm strong enough to be able to push myself and compete and run the whole 200. Like, I feel confident in that ability.
Well, I look at this 200 meters and I think, wow, Houston would have loved to have had somebody in this particular race get some points. They certainly have run out of points. We'll see him in the 4x4. There we see Mustaquim Williams, a junior from Tennessee. He ran 2023 in the semis, and there's your ACC champion, Andre Ewers, who was third in the 100 meters. He went under 20 flat at the ACC championships. He is an extremely strong finisher.
Georgia's really looking to Kendall Williams for points in this event. They have no more possibility for points after this 200. Good start by Mustaquim Williams, just like he did in the semifinal. Kendall Williams trying to go with him. Williams runs a good turn, but he runs an excellent straightaway. But he's got some work to do on his inside. Jaron Flournoy also working well for LSU, but here comes Kendall Williams, but on the outside, here comes Divine Oduduru, right there on the outside. He dips at the tape and just outleads Andre Ewers right at the line. They're both looking up at the scoreboard, looking for the separation. Yes, and it is Oduduru in 20.28, outleaning Andre Ewers. Kendall Williams ended up third, 6 points for Georgia.
Well, Oduduru had a fantastic indoor season, and he just didn't place very high at the NCAA Indoor Championships. Same outdoors, some of the fastest times in the country. Finally gets here to the championships and comes away with a victory. There you see Oduduru in the white uniform. Closest to us, looked like Andre Ewers was making a good bid as well, but sometimes you wonder, it's like, well, how do they run so fast out in lane 8? You run your own race, you don't think about anybody else, and sometimes that's the best place for some of these guys. There you see Kendall Williams. He was really trying to make a comeback. He runs a nice straightaway. Mustaquim Williams, he was beginning to fade. Flournoy was there as well, but I thought it was Ewers, and out of nowhere, Divine Oduduru.
They look at the big screen looking for the separation, and the Texas Tech sophomore sees that he is the NCAA champion by 1/100th of a second over Andre Ewers. Kendall Williams does hang on for third, and 6 points for the Georgia Bulldogs. They are done scoring, and the champions downstairs with John.
All right, thank you, Dwight. You're much calmer than your reaction when you looked at the photo when the time came up.
I was trying to look at what happened because my last the heat, I wasn't able to do my best because I was really sore, but I just have to tell myself I have to do something different right now if I really want to win the race from lane 8. So I have to go, but when I got to the finish line, I just have to look at the board to see what happened, if I really won the race or not.
So did you think you had won the race and you needed the board for confirmation, or was that the first you figured it out?
Just like to figure it out if what I really felt was like the reconfirmation if I won the race.
It felt like a win. It was a win. A divine win for Texas Tech.
Thank you.